in town this summer, but when the semester starts in September, Fiona says—" "Fiona Thackeray," Caron said with a sigh, not yet willing to allow me to dismiss her imminent martyrdom. "The AP history teacher. I'm thinking about taking shop instead. I've always wanted to get my hands on a nail gun. Or if I take auto mechanics, I'll learn to change tires and tighten bolts and stuff like that. That way, when your car falls into a gazillion bits, I'll know how to put it back together. That's a lot more useful than memorizing the kings of England or the dates of the Napoleonic Wars." "You're taking AP history," I said. "If you want to work at a garage on the weekends, that's fine with me." She gave me a petulant look. "Then you can write the midterm paper. Compare and contrast the concepts of Hellenism and Hebraism in the Divine Comedy and the Canterbury Tales. Cite examples and footnote all source material. 5,000-word minimum. Any attempt at plagiarism from the internet or elsewhere will result in a shaved head and 6 weeks in the stocks." I cupped my hand to my ear. Do I hear the lilting melody of Green Sleeves in the distance? "The only recorder I'm playing," Caron said sourly, "will have a tape in it." Edward seemed to be enjoying the exchange, but fluttered his fingers and strolled out of the book depot to bewilder and beguile other merchants along the street. He must have had a recorder tucked in his pocket, because we could hear tootling as he headed up the hill. It may have been Green Sleeves, but it was hard to be sure. I hoped he wasn't a music major. "Goodness gracious," said Inez Thornton as she came into the bookstore. Her eyes were round behind thick lenses. "Did you see that weirdo in the purple tights?" Inez has always been Caron's best friend through thick and thin, a.k.a. high crimes and misdemeanors. Caron, red-haired and obstinate, faster than a speeding bullet except when her alarm clock goes off in the morning, able to leap over logic in a single bound, is the dominant force. Meek, myopic Inez is but a pale understudy in Caron's pageant, but equally devious. Encroaching maturity tempers them at times. There are, of course, many other times. "Tell me more about the letter from your history teacher," I said. Caron grimaced. "This Renaissance fair sounds so juvenile. Everybody has to dress up as something and go around pretending to be a minstrel or a damsel or a pirate or something silly like that. There's a meeting tomorrow afternoon at the high school so we can get our committee assignments. It's like Miss Thackeray thinks we're already in her class. She shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. It's unconstitutional." "That's right," said Inez, nodding emphatically. "Aren't we guaranteed life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?" "I'm not sure reading Chaucer and Dante will make you all that happy, but you never know," I said. "You'll find copies on the back shelf. Help yourselves." Rather than take me up on my generous offer, they left. I would have felt a twinge of maternal sympathy had they not been muttering for more than a month about how bored they were. I'd never been to a Renaissance fair, but I supposed it was similar to a carnival show, with tents, booths, and entertainment, not to mention men clad in armor made of aluminum foil, bashing each other with padded sticks. Hester the Jester did not reappear, to my relief. I've always been leery of men in tights, especially purple ones. Tights, not men. The few customers who drifted in were dressed in standard summer wear and more interested in paperback thrillers and travel books than in Shakespeare. Business is sluggish in the summer, when most of the college students have gone home and their professors are either wandering through cavernous cathedrals in Europe or sifting sand at archaeological digs. The academic community as a whole comprises nearly a quarter of Farberville's population of 25,000 semi-literate souls. Their civilian counterparts tend to do their shopping at the air-conditioned